Okay, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Anna, and today we're going to be testing out the new-ish Skin Silk Under Eye Brightener and Concealer from Revolution Beauty. We're going to put it through the paces today. It is crazy hot. It is officially the first day of summer, and yeah, super hot, humid, muggy, all the things that you would expect in central Louisiana. And I'm going to be going to the gym, doing leg day as well. It's getting tested today. So let's get into it. All right, so this comes in 6 shades. Now this is not meant to be like a heavy coverage product. It is more of a corrector brightener type of concealer. It's not meant to offer a ton of coverage, but it can. It's more of that brightening, just meant to highlight type of product and do some color correction. Not really gonna be one that comes in exact skin tone matches for true concealing. I have the shade Fair Cool, which is a for fair skin tones with a pink undertone. They also have one that is more of a peachy undertone, golden undertone, a deeper golden undertone. Yeah, medium to dark golden or orange undertone rather. And then you have one with a red undertone for deepest skin tones. Kind of that more brightening corrector type product. It retails for $10. Great price point. Lovely component, very high-end looking, very luxe. This is Revolution's first ever weightless Skin Silk Under Eye Brightener and Concealer with cooling metal tip applicator. Is enriched with skin-loving formula to hydrate and revive your under eyes. So it's a sheer weightless buildable coverage. So you can get the lightest of lightest coverage to a pretty decent medium-ish coverage, suitable for sensitive skin. Fragrance-free. It's housed in luxe frosted component with a cooling metal applicator. Available in 6 brightening shades, non-comedogenic, dermatologically tested. It was powered by hyaluronic acid, caffeine, squalane to hydrate, brighten, and smooth the under eyes. Clinically proven to hydrate for 24 hours. 83% agreed their under eye looked instantly brighter and smooth. 81% agreed their under eyes have a more youthful look. 76% agreed that it instantly brightens and reduces the appearance of dark circles. The reviews were gathered from 102 users in a blind 1-week test trial in 2024. So it looks like it's got pretty okay reviews. We got 4 stars, 4 out of 5. Now, I've already got on my Skin Silk foundation, which is one of my absolute favorite foundations in existence. This is truly one of the most beautiful ones you could possibly get your hands on. It is a 10 out of 10 amazing foundation. It might be my number one, like truly number one foundation is this one, because it is just on another level beautiful. So I've got that on the skin right now. I know it has great wear time. I have done a wear test with it. I will link that over here in the eye. It did great job. It did a great job. So yeah, got that on. I have got for some cream bronzer, a bit of the Milani Cheek Kiss Cream Bronze in Tan Lines, I believe. And then I have some of the Lumi liquid blush in Glowy Pink Gold. Or Gold Pink. Glowy Gold Pink, yeah. Which is, looks like a NARS blush that we all know and love. So yeah, that's what I got on the face right now. And some brows. Let's go ahead and get in with this concealer and get to it. So what you have here is a metal applicator with like a little spoon indentation. Now this feels nice on the under eye, but it doesn't spread product very well. It's different, it's weird. I believe Rare Beauty has the same type of applicator on a product. It's different. So it's definitely something new for me. It feels wonderful. Really does, that cold metal applicator. But, you know, getting the product on, it doesn't spread quite as well as you would want it to. It is nice. And I feel like it doesn't over apply product though. You get just a nice light amount. And I just like to do this with it. Kind of work that in. Go in for a second dip. And you see how it gathers in that little reservoir there. You can kind of just pop it on and take the nice little applicator and go on across. Get a little bit right out here. And try to get that kind of everywhere that I usually would have put some concealer. And it is quite thin. Very, very thin. But you do get a little bit of a buildable quality out of it and some coverage. I think this is going to be great for people who like a more minimal coverage level. And maybe dark circles aren't your biggest struggle. You know, they're not that prominent on you. Or you might like to layer it with another concealer if you want. It is sheer enough to work in cahoots with one. If you wanted to just use this as your brightening concealer, then have something else for coverage. You can see it blends very easily in. It does give a little highlight, a little bit of brightening. I'm just working it in with a little brush, and then I'm going to take my foundation brush there. This is that perfect concealer for if you like a no makeup, very low key vibe, but it also really does brighten. And again, you can build it, and it doesn't look heavy. It maintains that light quality, the thin, very serum-like quality. And it plays beautifully with, of course, the foundation and the Skin Silk range. Now, they don't have a powder in this range, so I'm just going to use the IRL powder, which will give us a lot of great longevity. That is one of the best long-wearing powders. Yeah, it's kind of undetectable texture-wise. Like, you cannot see a texture. It looks like your skin just brightened. And, of course, I can see like a little bit like this little freckle still peeping through that I have under there. But as far as like the bulk of the darkness, which I don't have a ton of, I have more just shadowiness from bone structure. It's taken down all my darkness because I don't have much, and corrected and brightened up really well and kind of helped combat that shadowiness that I do have. And it just looks so thin and seamless. It really just looks like skin that is perfected and creamy and hydrated and healthy. It doesn't look like it's gonna settle. It looks really pretty. Like really pretty. This is a really nice everyday, just easy concealing product. And again, you can use this as a first step brightening product. If you have more severe dark circles, you can use this as more your corrector, as a first step, as you would like your normal correctors, and then go over top with something with a little more coverage. You can absolutely do that. Like, I think NARS has a product similar to this. Rare Beauty does. I've seen Hung Bang Go use it in that capacity, and it looks beautiful. And this has such a thin, absolutely thin consistency. You could easily layer stuff with it and not have to worry about it getting cakey on you. It is incredibly like water thin and weightless. But for me, this is enough coverage, especially like on the day-to-day. This is plenty of coverage that I'm cool with that, and I'm ready to set down my under eye. So I'm going to use the Revolution IRL setting powder because it's from the same brand, and they don't have one in the Skin Silk range, but I look forward to them releasing one in that range because I bet you it's going to be a beautiful product. Where is my powder brush? There it is. So we take a little small brush and really focus that on the under eye, getting in there as a hair. So I like to take a little eyeshadow brush just to really get into those nooks and crannies well. And this is the loose side that I'm using rather. And I'm not applying like an insane amounts or anything like that. It's a pretty light amount. And this is one of those super lightweight powders that's pretty undetectable on the under eye. Very much just like a nice HD powder. Now I'm take a little bit on my powder puff. We can press it into the T-zone and white oily areas. I said it's super hot today. We're gonna set the face. I'm gonna dust on a little bit of powder bronze. For that, I'm using a Viseart bronzer. But here's how everything looks after it's set down, by the way. Got a little carried away there. And we take a little Milani baked blush in Dolce Pink. Okay, and then quickly on the eyes, I'm just going to take this little Revolution Beauty palette. This is the Eternal Icon. It is this gorgeous little number here. And I'm just going to take like this shade and probably this shade and do a little almost nothing kind of look on the eye just for a little structure. So just take that little mid-tone. Just for a little shape. Then I'm going to take that shimmer with my finger and just put that on the eyelid. And we'll throw some mascara on and we'll be good to go. This is the Colossal Bubble Mascara. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of Hazel Lip Balm on. Alright, so here's how everything is looking. And I'm going to do a check-in maybe after the gym and then one this evening before bed, and we will see how things hold up. But so far, this is the under eyes. Very, very smooth. I said, yeah, I can see that little freckle I have under there peeping through, but honestly, it peeps through most of my product, most of my concealer, so it's not that dramatic of a difference. All right, so yeah, I'll do some check-ins and I'll see you guys in a little while. Okay, post-gym and the sunlight check-in. Under eyes were looking pretty good to me in the viewfinder. So yeah, definitely did some scrunching. My eyes were kind of watery and I did get a little warm, a little toasty. Did a pretty good workout. But yeah, everything feels pretty set still and holding up. All right, good day so far, good makeup day. Now I'm going to enjoy a smoothie and relax. What is up with this lip liner? Okay, here we are about 11 hours in. Here's what we look like. Pretty much the same as when I applied the concealer. Now the powder is doing some heavy lifting on its own because that is a really long wear, pretty impactful powder on its own. And the Skin Silk products are pretty long wearing, even though they're not really marketed to be that. In my experience, they wear beautifully. And yeah, things are looking really, really good. Okay, I've got dry shampoo on me because I'm about to take a bath, and yeah. But we are, yeah, officially I think we're getting close to about 12 hours in. We're like 11 hours and 30 minutes or so. But anyway, I think everything looks really, really nice. What is going on here? But I think everything else looks really nice. The whole face held up really well considering leg day, heat. All right, so I think the Makeup Revolution, Revolution Beauty Skin Silk Concealer, Brightener and Concealer, whatever it's called, is pretty phenomenal. If you need something with a light, somewhat buildable to a light medium coverage, that's just really going to brighten, super, super thin product, water weight, very serum-like, and really nice wear time. So yeah, okay. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Bye now.